football, and the first one to win 1,000 games. The Michigan that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Washington Huskies taking on the #1 team in the land to get this game started. He can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Michigan's return team didn't help matters out.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Orji. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, well, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll go with a direct snap. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, hit the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. To the 15. Afterburner's coming. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the Washington Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Coleman. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Williams looking for a man. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The give to the tailback.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
The give on the inside. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Orji. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field on the defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. App State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Mountaineers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Boston. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Okay.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. And they scoop it up in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
A safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll bring it back. It's Stewart. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Makes it past the marker. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Direct snap. Across the 35. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Snap it to the back. Sliding off the defender. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Sweet cut there. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Orji. Feeling some heat. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Wolverine! What a grab and go for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking down the middle. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Huskies headed quickly to the line. They're going to throw it again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range short. Got out of trouble and throws. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He got it.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that off. Again. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
On first down, here comes this offense. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Looking for room at the 25.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Orji. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the big house when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. On the move, it's Stewart. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back to pass, it's Orji. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Looking left. Oh, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Going for it all. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. But the flag is down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down.
Bon, on est pas mal en défense pour l'instant. Oh là là, je l'ai raté. Ça manque de vitesse sur la ligne défensive. C'est juste. Ah, j'ai pas pu le saquer. Ils le mettent pas, ils le mettent pas. Il... Ah, c'est passé.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marshall. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, might as well stick with him. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Nul.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the
À droite.
run, but in college football at this level, you just need
Bah,
to do
là,
a
là.
good job taking what the defense gives you.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw.
Je suis fatigué, je suis pas lucide du tout là. Le punt il était nul. Ouf, il va vite.
He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks
Beau sac.
this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line just stands on the result of the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. On the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right.
Alors, ils vont peut-être tenter un 3 points si on arrive à les bloquer.
Don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up.
Ah, encore une fois. Un peu plus loin que tout à l'heure, je crois. Et il est tiré. Bah, ils ont plus que 10 points de retard. Moi, ils avancent petit à petit. Moi, je fais plus rien depuis tout à l'heure. Là. Mais au retour, ils sont nuls. On n'y arrive pas. Là, j'aurais pu courir.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Back to the air one more time. Wide open downfield. He works his way in.
Ça va passer, ça va passer. Bonne nuit.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Pas de fumble.
But not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Orchie.
Il va le mettre, il va le mettre. Oh non! Il l'a complètement repoussé. Quelle arnaque. Je veux essayer de le mettre avec lui, hein. Je veux. Il y a de plus en plus de stickers là, hein, maintenant. Ça se remplit bien. Il y a juste le mec là sur le kick, il a jamais de stick. Lui là. Ah si, il en a gagné un. On va mieux déjà là. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Je sais pas, ça correspond à quoi les têtes de dog là. Parce que par exemple, lui, Gentry, il en a beaucoup. Hein. Allez, là on va bien. Là on va mieux. Et on voit les deux là-haut. Je crois que c'est Big Ten. C'est Big. Je crois que c'est Big là, les deux. Sur la première ligne tout en haut. Big. Ah, là j'ai trouvé le bon spot. Et bon, ça me dit pas du tout à quoi ça correspond. J'avais lu la dernière fois, mais j'ai plus souvenir de tout ce que ça signifie. Les différents sticks. Bon, il nous faut des interceptions maintenant. Ouh, Lyon qui mène 2-1 face à Lille. La mauvaise opération pour Lille du coup. Parce que Lille pouvait remonter. Il pouvait dépasser Marseille, Lille. Et là maintenant c'est Lyon qui remonte, qui a 1 point derrière Marseille. C'est incroyable. Lyon qui revient de nulle part. Cette nuit, on a aussi les demi-finales du Final Four. Auburn contre... C'est qui déjà Auburn? Là, j'ai oublié. Auburn, Florida. Auburn, Florida, à 1h du matin, je crois. Auburn, Florida. Et l'autre, c'est Duke. Putain, j'ai oublié. J'ai un trou. Putain, j'ai été obligé de regarder sur mon téléphone. C'est quoi ce trou de mémoire là? Ah oui, Houston. Putain, c'est vrai que j'ai oublié. Eux aussi, ils font pas de bruit, Houston. Ils arrivent limite sur la pointe des pieds. Et en finale, chez les femmes en finale, ben, on aura un Yukon contre donc Connecticut contre South Carolina. Connecticut, ils ont perdu il y a 3 ans en finale, je crois. 3 ou 2 ans. Il y a 2 ou 3 ans, je sais plus. Ok, l'année dernière, j'ai maté South Carolina contre Texas. Donc elles ont gagné tranquillement. Oula. Et l'autre demi, ben, Yukon qui a battu UCLA tranquillement aussi. Hein. Donc, je reprends le ballon. Avec l'interception qui va avec. Bon, est-ce que je peux trouver Priscorn là? S'il vous plaît. Alors, on le trouve, mais pour gagner 3 yards. On va essayer ça. Ça va, il a réussi. Il n'est pas puissant, il est frais notre running back. Oh là 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 là, qu'est-ce qu'il leur a fait? Qu'est-ce qu'il vient de leur faire?
Making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standards, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Michigan stole their winged helmets and possibly their fight song from Princeton, but they are giving an Ivy League level education and defense today.
Yeah, and stealing their hearts, just ripping them out, not giving them anywhere to go, no life. This offense has no answers because Michigan's out there just destroying them, giving them an education.
keep attacking through the air. The quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Finds his man down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man, it's Williams.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy from the base.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on 1st down.
Get set, get set.
Looking for a man. It's Orji. Finds the tight end. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest. And
they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the point after is good. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Pocket starts to collapse. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space. And it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. You see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. To the air, it's Orji. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Wolverine! And the beatdown has ensued. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day of it.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Caught near the sideline, it's Boston. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Belling. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He's got it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.